a local newspaper. His take-home pay is less than £40 a month, not enough to pay his family's bills.
I must do something to provide for my family.
That something is a small plot of land on the edge of town. 10 years ago it was marshland. Vladimir has turned it into a productive miniature market garden.
As the things stand in our country, without this plot of land it's very difficult to provide for my family.
He's even built a 2-story house. And you've built this whole house over 10 years with your own hands?
With my own hands, the whole house. You won't believe it. But not only a house, but all this. I have nearly everything, not to starve with hunger.
The house is built mostly from materials he's gathered himself from a neighboring forest. Vladimir is Mr. Self-Sufficiency. His house grows almost organically from the raw Russian environment.
I procured them from forest. I carry them from the forest. These are dead logs. They, in every case, they would have rotten in the forest. And it took me at least 3 or 4 kilometers.
Throughout the long Russian winter, the house is crammed with the fruit and vegetables he's grown in summer.
There's stewed fruit.
And nothing is wasted. The inedible parts of the cabbages are fed to Vladimir's livestock. He keeps geese for their meat, chickens for their eggs, and his latest enterprise, rabbits. They provide manure for the garden, meat for the pot, and, remember Natasha's fur coat? Well, nothing is wasted. Vladimir is a one-man ecosystem. Most of the food the family eats in the course of the year is homegrown. Today's lunch is home-baked bread, vegetable salad, and rabbit soup. Thus do Russians survive. They've developed a cashless economy, falling back on their own resources.
I think we can overcome all these difficulties only with the help of ourselves. Only I, myself, can improve the living standard of my family and nobody else. We ourselves mustn't sleep much, must work hard.
It is a return to the soil of Russia, the rise of a new, uniquely Russian urban peasantry. Alan Little, BBC News, Obninsk.
He seemed quite attached to that rabbit, didn't he? He was sort of rubbing its ears. I don't think the rabbit knew what was in store. Weather, that's what we want to